Welcome to Elisabeth Hogarth Designs. This is my card making channel and I have decided to share with you one card design per day to help with your Christmas card making. At the moment I am using some Let's Get Cozy papers from Graphic 45. As you can see, they are a beautiful array of rich reds, petrol blues and charcoal greys. They're quite Nordic in design. I love the stylisation of them and they will inspire me and you hopefully to get Christmas card making. The cards that I'm going to be showing you can be made as batches and then on 1 or 2 days we'll pick some showstoppers. So I do hope that you will join me for this little card making adventure. I will endeavour to share my videos at the same time every day and they will be listed on a separate playlist so that you can dip into them and re-watch them at any time that you like. So here are the plain and the pattern papers from the Let's Get Cozy collection. I'm using 1 or 2 bits for this particular card that we're using today, but you'll see them pop up again in future makes. If you haven't done so already, now would be a great time to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell because we've got 25 days of card making ahead of us. So let's crack on with day 1 of our card making bonanza. To make the star easel card, you'll need a sheet of A4 white card measuring 5 inches by 8 1/4 inches. Keep both parts. Fold the smaller part into half. Then fold and burnish with your bone folder. To make the star easel card, I'm using a set of cutting dies, but you can use a template. The largest die measures 4 1/2 inches from point to point. So take the folded card, make sure you know where the fold is because you're going to place the point of your die over the edge of the fold. Secure it in place and then you're ready to run it through your machine. Next we're going to make the front star, so you're going to use the remaining piece of card from the A4 sheet of paper, use the same die and run it through the machine again. Next we're going to die cut the pattern paper, so I'm taking the next die down in the set, picking one of the pieces of Let's Get Cozy paper and then working out where the middle of the star is going to sit on the front. I want to include a sentiment, so I've given up a little bit of the paper so that I can line up the sentiment in the middle of the topper. I'll cut away the paper, but I will keep all the scraps to use for cards later on in the next 25 days. Again, I'm going to die cut 2 stars from the pattern paper, one for the inside and one for the outside. We've now got all the components that we need to construct the card. So you've got your card base, your front topper and then the 2 pattern stars. To make the easel itself, take the front of the card and working with the lower 2 points, we're going to fold those towards the centre. You'll end up with a straight horizontal line. You can see the 2 points and simply burnish your crease line. I use wet glue to attach the front, so just add glue to the lower half of your star. Then take the main topper and stick it to the glued area. It's then a matter of taking the pattern stars and adding them to the front panel and the inside panel. When I'm making these types of cards, I tend to stick to 1 or 2 layers. I don't add extra pads and 3D glue gel because of the cost of posting so many cards at Christmas time. So it is worth bearing in mind when you're making these types of cards. I'm going to finish it off with a simple black and white sentiment. These are really handy to have in your stash. I think this particular set are from Clarity Stamps, and I'll try and leave you the link below. And then I'm going to embellish it with a few dewdrops from Craft Consortium. So there we have card number 1 on day number 1 of our card making extravaganza. As you can see, it's a relatively easy card to make. It will be simple to batch make and also relatively cheap to send. I've made a few other designs, exactly the same process, just different papers. So here we've got Graphic 45 Warm Wishes with the red poinsettia. I did a mash-up with Craft Consortium's Candy Christmas and Nativity because I still like that cute donkey. This is another card made with the Warm Wishes, the black and gold papers and a little bit of glitter. And then I've made a Craft Consortium 'Tis the Season card. And finally, for this particular set, I made a stamped version using Studio Light Star Stamp. That's card 1 on day 1. Join me again tomorrow at Elisabeth Hogarth Designs. Bye bye for now.